Beep. One, go. The consonants are very important in helping to seal the vibration. John has been going through some very refining compression work on his tone. There's a little bit of fogginess, bit of airiness in his mid-passaggio range there, which we're working on. And the eval, together with the sealed consonant, is going to help compress that and lock it in tight into the bone resonance. So we're just working on it weeks and months here just to seal that. He's connected to his high range. He has phenomenal high notes with full chest resonance. It's just this middle area is always a tricky area, isn't it? All right. It was a voice that had a lot of blockages, and it's taking time to teach the throat muscles to let go. So please don't be super judgmental on the resonance of the tone yet. If you had seen early days compared to now, he's done amazing work. Okay, here we go.
So next one's Q.
Yeah. Q. All right, now, have we done the English P? P, P, P. So we're spitting a little bit of air, not too much, because we don't want to lose too much oxygen, carbon dioxide supply for our voice. Okay, so P, 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 P. PQ. Now, Italian's Q is a sealed C, which is a linguopalatal, and then going to a labial W, W. So, G, W, G, W. Now, both consonants must vibrate and not have a cough or any airiness or air quality to it, or air escape in the sound. So, G, W, G, W. And then we'll come to the English one. So, Gui, Gui, Gui. What we're going to do is, because we're going to run out of scales in a moment, so let's just move through the next consonant. The English, we'll do the top end down, but we're not going to do two scales on each. Now we're going to do one on each. So we're going to do top end down, but this time on the we. So it hits on the roof, the cough, and then the w on the lip. So we, as in quick in English. R. Now the English R, many people have different ways of doing it, but I suggest that the proper way is to raise the tip of the tongue high towards the hard palate. Some cases sometimes reach, some cases sometimes don't. But the high turn of the tip of the tongue upwards, and you need to be in pout position to help that tongue get up and not get caught on the back of the tongue dipping down. So, re. Okay?
So you don't want the re. You don't
No, that's not the Italian R.
Okay.
It's the English R. So,
Re.
Okay? Re. Okay, now we're moving to the rolling Italian R. Now there's going to be a root tension that has to build up under here, otherwise your tongue's going to flutter and there'll be air escape. And we don't want a fluttering air escape R. So that's not a correct R. That is losing air very quickly. The diaphragm's losing tension moving into the lung, and we don't want that. Okay, we need everything to compress and lock tight in the back muscles, in the diaphragm tension, and the lung composure needs to be locked and tight. So we want to, and it would help to roll the tip of the tongue against the tooth and the hard palate by tensing up under here elastically, but also helping the roll with a forward position. It's very hard to roll your tongue if you're retrieving into a smile by moving sideways with the mouth. So, unless you're really well pronounced and strengthened in the root of the tongue will find it hard to roll at the front. So for those who are having problems rolling, I suggest pout your lips forward to get that tongue rolling forward. S is very sibilant on the tooth. I need to hear the hiss ringing and whistling off the tooth. Okay, so C, go. C, C, T, Italian T is like a D, it is sealed, it comes between the teeth and it pulls away. D, 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 okay? English T instead hits and bounces off the top teeth. T, 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 T. Italian T, D, D, D. We bite into the tip lightly and we pull away. So D, D. And there must be no air escape or any hitting sound against the tooth and hard palate. I'm going to start up here again. D, D, because we need a few more scales. D, D, go. English T. So T, 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 okay? T, T, T. Okay, T-U-V. WXYZ. So here we go. We're almost at the end. V. V is a dental labia. Dental labial. It's where dent, the tooth, top teeth meet the bottom lip. And you're meant to have a sealed vibration between the tooth and the lip. The tooth doesn't press into the lip because you would not be able to get a vibration past the two organs. So we need to lean lightly to allow vibration, like the bow of the violin meeting the string. They touch on the very start and then they vibrate separated. There's a vibration that separates them the moment they go into motion against each other. They lift off of each other, and then it's vibration. The air molecules getting caught and turning into compressed air molecules. So same thing with the lip here. We're capturing the air between the tooth and the lip and compressing the air molecule and then vibrating and slipping off the lip. So you're basically going that way, okay? VW, we. Very simple. Point the lips as if you're about to kiss something. We. Okay, we. You'll see the corners of your mouth moving in when your lips pout forward. So, we. When we're doing labials or any consonants that don't involve the tip of the tongue moving away from behind the bottom teeth, on those consonants where the tongue is really resting at the bottom, make certain to never break the tongue tip away from the bottom teeth. It should always be connected. So for instance, on the W, we're not doing a v where the teeth meet the lip. Actually, no, on that one, the tongue still touches the back of the bottom teeth. If I'm doing a linguodental, d, or or n, those ones, the tip has to move away. So it is allowed to break away. But on any other one where the tip is not required to move away and join to any other parts of the mouth, you have to make certain that your tongue's always resting against the teeth on those consonants. And also all vowels, the tip of the tongue's always connected. No matter where it goes, it's always connected in order to keep the tongue away from the back wall of the throat, to keep a nice space and distance apart so that the compressed air pellets of carbon dioxide shooting through in the form of vibration have room to escape and also echo their sound.
So X.
X. All right, there's gz, which is a G and a Z in Italian, gz, 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 gz. It's all done at the roof, on the soft palate and on the roof of the mouth, and it's just the separation there, and then a z against the teeth, the tip of the tongue, okay? So, gz, 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 gz. The second last one, it's an English coughing C against the roof of the mouth, and then an S. So C, and you must seal the S so we don't loosen the diaphragm against the lock of the compression in the lungs. So C, 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 C. Last one, X, Y. Oh, yeah. Second last one. Yeah. Yeah is a vowel that tends to it tends to roll from the back and over like that, over the so it's touching the soft palate and rolling over the hard palate midway and then coming down. So yeah. And you need to pout your lips to help the back work correctly over the back. So yeah. And the last one is a linguodental zzz. So, zzz, yeah, the tip of the tongue rests against the bottom teeth, and zzz, zzz, zzz. It all happens on the tongue touching the hard palate there. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Okay, here we go. Zzz. Let's do it up here. And thank you very much. And that's been our lesson on placing the consonants and the vowels high on the roof of the mouth, off of the larynx, and depressurizing any pressure that would otherwise compromise the open flow of tone coming out of the larynx, over the tongue and out of the mouth. Thank you then for being with us, and looking forward to catching up with you and John on another occasion. God bless. Bye-bye.